Hey guys, what's going on? Only my name is AJ. Welcome to a completely different type of video, a very unique one. Yes, we're in Minecraft. That's certainly not unusual for my channel, but I'm gonna hopefully get you guys to help me in the real world. I need help with my office. This cow's coming behind me. He wanted to be on TV too. Hey mom, it's like when they're trying to do the news and you get that person come up behind and try and get in the way of the camera. Oh, that's brilliant. So I've just loaded up the old engine world here. Looks like I've got some sort of tape reel redstone down there. If you guys missed this series, by the way, go back and watch it, because it was one of the most unique series that I have ever done and ever seen on YouTube. I've never seen anything sort of more unique than this, and it turned out to look absolutely sick. So this is an engine. We used the My Summer Car sort of style inline 4 engine to design this, and it's got the exhausts coming off it. We've got the inside, there's all of the pistons, there's the camshaft, the rod, everything is all inside there. It's like a real working engine. We've got like the ignition there, and fuel filter, whole lot. Really fun, really cool series. But anyway, let's get on with today's one. So I don't talk about my outside of YouTube life all that much. I keep it just to YouTube stuff. I keep personal matters sort of away. But I think it's time to let you guys know that just before Christmas, me and my fiance split up. 9-year, nearly 10-year long relationship, but we both had different sort of views or visions of how the future was going to go and how the future would look, and we decided that our two visions weren't going to blend, so we split and parted ways. All fine, no hard feelings or anything like that. It was very fast. She moved out within a day, basically. So we split up on the Friday, and then she moved out on the Saturday and got all of her stuff out. Nice and easy, no issues. I was at work and stuff like that, so she could just go through everything and find everything that was hers. And then I think the Monday, I found a load of stuff of hers that she had forgotten about. So I texted her and said, I've got some more stuff here that you're not going to want, that I don't want to throw away, that you're going to want. Can you come pick it up? So she came, picked it up. It was fantastic. However, I didn't realize how little I actually own. My office, or or the area there that we always used to chill in, where my TV is and my computer is and my couch is and everything, is really, really empty. There's almost a bit of an echo going on when I come here. You know when a room is so empty, like when you've taken all the furniture out and you walk in there and your voice doesn't quite seem to sound right because there's no furniture to sort of absorb all of the sound. So what I need you guys to help me with is we're going to design my room as it currently is inside Minecraft, and then maybe you guys can come up with some cool and interesting ideas on what we can add to it. So let's turn the shaders off and let's build the room that I'm currently sitting in. Now, it's not very big. It's not a big room. In fact, it used to be a garage. So you can imagine the scale of it like that. And we're going to set 159.9. I've got a concrete floor. Okay, it's a concrete floor. We'll put the carpets down in a minute, but they're not really carpets, they're rugs at the moment that I've got down. Let's get some walls going. Now, I'm using the city sort of mod pack here, just so we can get some different sort of blocks, if you like. Now, this is probably, well, this one is probably the closest to what my walls are. The walls in the room that I'm in are like breeze blocks. They're breeze block size, so they're a little bit bigger bricks than this. What, 651.9. Set 651.9. I've never used this block before, but they're painted. I would say a silver. I would say silver is probably the best color to describe it. It's a little bit of a dark. This is white. It's a little bit off-white, not quite silver, it's just off-white. It's not that different to what this is. Okay, I don't know if I've got the width of this room correct, really. I'll probably end up making things a little bit bigger than than a one block. I was going to do like a chair was one block, but we might have to go a little bit over scale so I can fit everything in and get a bit of an idea. So I have doors on here, so let's actually set that back to air, and we'll put down, I don't know, snow blocks. They're like white doors. Do I have a middle point? Not really. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we want something like this, and then there's like the edge of the door there, the edge of the door there, and then that's up the middle. Probably should go another block. If I'm working to this scale, we're sort of on a we're not on a real on a scale at all, really. We're just sort of building to build. I should really. Trouble is, it's not. I don't think it's far off the sort of width to length sort of. The aspect ratio of the room is probably pretty right. So these are basically like doors. These are little windows on the side. Oops. These are little windows up here. And then this is one door. If you imagine that one door, and then this is another door. So it's like a double door opening sort of situation going on. I've then got my couch. My couch is black. And probably 3 blocks is going to be roughly to the scale that we want here. So we have something like this. And then my door is probably like that. Something like that. I could probably move that over by 1. Or extend it by 1. Okay. Again, a little bit off scale, but I think we can get this to work. Our imaginations can come together to make this work, right? Actually, it's actually not too far off scale. I'm looking around the room now. It's a real paradoxical thing to do, to build the room that you're currently in a game. It feels so weird to do. Okay, now we've got my desk over here. So I actually have a black glass topped desk. So if we imagine this is the tabletop, and it's an L shape. Again, scale is very difficult to try and get. I'm going to do it like that, the way that we're going to do it here. Let's get some walls. It's actually quite fun to do. If you guys have never built like your house or anything in Minecraft, you really should. Okay, computer. There's my computer. It's about sort of there. Paintings. I have 3 monitors, but they're not in a usual sort of setup. They're actually in a setup like that. I have mine in like an L shape. I have like notes and stuff on that one, and then I use this screen for gaming, and this screen I usually use for referencing. Okay, so there is that. I don't think I can put pressure plate down on top of glass. I need a drink. I've been doing way too much talking today. Okay, then we have my big lights. Wool. I have my recording lights. Not that I really use them all that much anymore because I don't do too much face camming stuff. But I have my lights up on here. That's probably a little bit high. Should probably have them down a little bit. Something like that. Perfect. Then we have my fiance's old desk. Or I shouldn't say my fiance. My ex's old desk, we should say. Let's have it like this. This is more of a generic looking table, if you like, or desk. Something like that. There's a little stair. Put a little chair there. My chair hit my a little bit small. You can use your imagination, guys. Now, our old computer is actually still here. It's incredibly slow and absolutely useless to anybody, but there are 2 monitors on there, and the computer was underneath like that. These are like little drawers on here. I don't know why I'm actually doing anything with this, because I'll be getting rid of this, but we'll put it in for now. So there's a little cupboard on there and a little drawer on there. You guys get the idea. Okay, now we have the house boiler. Is it white? Yeah, it's still white. I have to turn around and have a look. So that's the boiler on there. Keeps this like keeps the house warm. It like pumps the oil to the radiators. We have oil heating where I am, but it also makes this room really warm, like all the time. It's really nice. So we have that there. I have my TV on top of here. Like that. See, perfectly in line with this couch. I'm sitting here right now. This is where I'm sitting. And if I turn my head around, you know what? We're pretty close here. Now, she used to have a TV here as well, but she's taken her TV, so I don't need to build that. So we can put that back. Let me just know. Okay, I should really start putting some shelves in. Slab. So, over here we have a shelf that goes along here like this. I have a shelf that goes like that. I have a shelf that goes like this. There's a shelf that goes here. All the way along like that. I have a little, basically like a little trolley thing here. Carpet. That'll do. String. It's like, it's good. You know, on Harry Potter when they're on the train and the lady comes with the sweet trolley and says, "Anything from the trolley, dears?" I've got one of those in the room. I usually use it to keep my controller on or snacks on and stuff like that. And then here, there, we have a nice oak table sort of thing with a glass. This is going to be the... But this is actually a chiller. Carpet. Chiller where I keep drinks, like little Rustler burgers, your microwave burgers and stuff like that for my little snacks is where I keep there. Now, am I missing anything? Not really. So I've got, obviously I have a door on here. I'll put, you know what, we'll build the door. Well, yeah, I'll put it as a different colour. Like this. We have the handle here. Yeah, sort of there. That door should really be there, I'm sure. Like that. I have like coats hanging on there. Let me just have a quick look around. All I can do, I've got my a bin, barrel. Barrel work fine. It's like a black bin down there. I have like, if I use a cobblestone wall, this is my like plug sockets for everything. Goes on there. Let's move that in. Rugs. Okay, so this is actually a really ugly part of the room that I need to get changed. I only have like these weird rugs going throughout, but we need to have probably some actual proper carpets to go down. So there's one green rug that sort of goes to there, and then I think I've got another one. It's the same rug, but it goes the other way, like this. And it's really annoying because my office chair, my computer chair, keeps getting caught on the carpet. And then I've got a grey black carpet. I keep having to actually turn. I think I hit my mic then. Sorry guys. Turn around to see it, like that. And then I have another carpet, another rug, that goes here. Okay, you know, this is actually, this has come out so much better than I thought it would. Okay, so my Xbox is on here. I got my Xbox One, the Xbox 360. I got the surround sound. In fact, I could probably put that down. I got subwoofer. Oh, I can't because of the shelf. You know what? I'll leave it there. It's floating, but you guys get the gist. There's a subwoofer, and then in the corners I've got all the speakers. Surround sound. I think that's pretty good. Should we put a roof on here? I should probably drop that down. These should be dropped down. If we're going to put a roof on it. Oh, no. They can be at the back because the roof on this place is pitched roof. So they can stay like that. And then, well, to be honest, it's like this. That's how that goes. Those little black bits are windows, like tinted out windows. So then if we just put some, I could just use blocks for here really. It's actually beamed. So if I just put some beams down, I don't know, if we do it like One there. One here. Was it 3 blocks, 3 block, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 3 blocks? Let's move this one across. It's close. I'm not worried about it being too perfect. Like that. Like this. You're never going to see it from the outside anyway. And then, I don't know, slabs. I want it like up there. I've wasted so much time doing this. It's okay. This is the hard bit. This is the hard bit of what we're doing today. Let me get back inside. Okay, now I got the technique down faster that time. And here. Okay. And here. And I suppose we're going to be forced into doing lighting now that I've put a roof on this place, aren't we? That's okay. So I'm going to have this going around here. And get back inside. Okay. Some weird lighting thing going on there. So, lights. Lantern. What's the one that... Lamp? Yeah, this one. So I've actually got like a light here and a light here. And that's what... They're like really terrible lights. But that's what sort of lights up the room in general. And then these... I don't know. Oh, I can use the panel. Vertical light panel. Just to give us light in here while we're doing it. There's my big YouTube lights in there. And that's actually all the lighting that I've got. So it's very dark in here. It's like a dark room. Okay, so stuff that I've got on the shelves. So I'm not going to put them down. I've got some crisps up here. And that's about it. I've got some pop vinyls, like 2 or 3 pop vinyls on there. And some like soft gaming merchandise, like little Yoshis and a little companion cube, little Mario hat, just like things like that. Up here is completely blank apart from some Xbox games that we've got up here, or that I've got up here. Down here, I have nothing. And then my game consoles here, and then my desk where I've got nothing on. Right, I'm going to stop turning my head now because I'm sure it's probably messing up the audio. There is she had a lamp that's on here as well. But I'll be getting rid of the lamps. Let's just ignore it. So, what I need to do is I need to think about what I can do. Mostly, the colour schemes of the walls. Obviously, I want to paint the walls, but I don't know what colours will look really good. So if we work out the walls and the floor... I mean, I could paint the ceiling. The ceiling's in pretty good nick, though. And I sort of like the white of the... I always like a white ceiling. It makes the room look a little bit lighter. So let's go outside. And we'll select the entire building. And we'll try to see if we can go through some different colours. 651.9. Okay. With what? What colour do we want? Obviously, I think if we stick with some clays, I think that would be pretty good. I want to try different colours. I was actually thinking, like, in my head, like, over the last couple of days, if orange would look good. Maybe just as one wall, though. and do like a feature wall, like have 3 walls the same color, like a light white, maybe even similar to what I've got now, and then a different color like an orange? Or do we go completely mental? We do like a red walls and orange walls. Do I go with a dark? I'm going to think about, let's make them all cyan first. 159.9. Replace 651.9 with 159.9. Okay, so that's made the walls cyan. See, it looks very strange at the minute. It looks even strange to me because I'm so used to this being white. You see, I was thinking like that, and then maybe changing this wall to be orange, or this wall to be orange. Let me look around. I'm looking around the room in real life again. Oh, I tell you what I've also got is behind here. This is actually white. It's like a white sheet that I've got. And here is actually black. It's like a black drop down. I've got like a black and a white thing going on. Not really all that important, because I'll be ripping them down. I don't think I'll want them there. So I might as well just put these back now. This is what to let you guys know. There and there. Okay. I think the cyan is a little bit on the dark side. The dark side. Don't you think? I think it's a little bit of a dark block. If I click this button, I'll get all of the different greys up. Let's try this one, 48. Undo. 48. Now it's a little bit weird to me because the breeze blocks will always keep this sort of brick texture on them. It'll never like end up being like a smooth wall like this. But you know what? Going maybe a little bit darker. This is probably a little bit darker than what my wall is. Just a little bit darker. I think that works quite well. Any other sort of strange colours do we think could work? If I go on this one, we'll get loads of different blocks then. I would say this is probably the colour that like my walls are at the moment. Like it's just off white. So all these. That's why I use my modded client, just so we could have like more colours if we needed them. That's probably bang on what I have at the minute. 549. Yeah, that's probably the closest to what I have currently. You know what? I don't think it's actually much off the bricks that were on there, is it? No, it's probably the closest one. What are those? What are these blocks called? Quartz block inked. It's a shame I don't have any other colours of those. They would work really well. Unless there is down here. I never look at the skyscraper. Weather clear. I never look at the skyscraper blocks enough, and I never ever seem to use them. But maybe. Oh, I've got red curtains as well. I forgot to put those in. I've got red curtains either side of these. Can I put those down? It's gonna be really hard to red. It's gonna be really hard to sort of put these down because of everything that we've got around here. Like that. Okay. Makes it a little bit better. Skyscraper. Not much there. Okay, let's make this wall orange to begin with. And we'll see what we think then. Orange 159.1. We'll play 159.1. Okay with the door. If I was going to do that, I would also change the door up. Let's just make this 35-1. Snow block with 35-1. And the reason why I'm doing it orange is just so on our world here, I can still see the difference between the door and the wall. You know, I've got a feeling I'm going to like orange. I mean, I've got ginger hair, orange hair, in Minecraft and in real life. So, I think it's like one of those bold, vibrant colours that could really work. It's either that or red. Trouble is, red can be pretty dark. I'm a bit of a funny dud when it comes to colours. Like I want things to look right. If I went with orange, I couldn't have red curtains. I would have to change the curtains to orange or black or grey. See, orange and cyan, basically. Not cyan. Orange and cyan clay. It's not actually the colour cyan, but orange and cyan go very well together. They're like beautiful blocks to match in. So maybe we replace the wooden shelves that I've got with grey shelves. Probably that's the closest colour I've got. No, let's replace this cross. I probably won't have them as big though. I would probably replace the shelf a little bit smaller, like that. I like this shelf that goes all the way across, but I don't think I would be able to get a shelf long enough. Oops. So let's take those out and put in, I don't know, I'd probably have something like this. Like separate set shelves, probably all on like a different height. I like that sort of modern. I think I want to go with a more modern feel. It's a bit more of a traditional feel in here at the moment. I think a little bit more modern with some different heighted shelves with some like nice gaming memorabilia stuff on there. That would be pretty cool. We'll see. I'll be getting rid of the desk, so I'll have a big space here with nothing to be in. And again over here, I'll probably get rid of this. I'll replace this with a modern shelf. And I think I would do again, I'll probably move that down somewhere. Probably move that down to there. I'm just going to put that there. You guys know it's subwoofer. Something like that. I think that looks really cool. I'll probably end up changing the table underneath the chiller as well to be a little bit more modern. Just going to do that for the minute. Okay, so if I've got definitely a big improvement already. Carpet. Let's rip these carpets up. Take the rugs up, and what color carpet would I want in here? Like, what you've got to remember, guys. If you have any ideas, be putting them down in the comments section. Like, if you've got ideas of cool stuff that I should have or anything like that, then just let me know. You know, I could move this over here if I wanted more room for something here. One of the ideas that I came up with, I probably won't end up doing because it ended up being a lot more expensive than I thought. But I wanted a vending machine, like a chilled vending machine, so I could get rid of my chiller, throw that out the window, and put in. Like a vending, you guys know what a vending machine looks like, and I can push buttons and like my snacks will come to me. Obviously I don't need to have like I don't have to pay for it. I can disable the pay part thing on it, so I can just push a button and it like push a crunchy out to me, or a packet of crisps, or pepperami or something like that. Trouble is, I had a look on eBay, and you're probably looking at around £1,500, so about $2,500 for a vending machine, for like a big vending machine. Like I wanted like a full size one, so I might not end up doing that. But I think it could look pretty cool in here, to be fair. Okay, carpet. Now I've got dogs, although the dogs don't come in here all that often, they do come in. So I think white, as nice as it is, I've got white carpet in my bedroom, and it's very hard to sort of keep tidy. So half of me is thinking of like a red. I'm edging towards red, and I'm edging towards black. So maybe a black and red carpet. You know what would be a really cool carpet? Would be this. Oops. Oops. Now, again, we've come across this problem where red and orange do not go. So if I'm going to do this, I cannot have an orange. Oops. I cannot have an orange wall. Not at all. Not a chance. I would not put myself through that every time I had to come into the room. Let's put this down, see what it looks like. This is the best way to design it. I was thinking, like, how am I going to sort of design it? Probably the better way to do this, if you're going to use a game, would be The Sims. Like, use The Sims 4, Sims 3 or something like that to design the room. I think this is much more fun, much more creative. You know, I think the black and red, I think it's pretty cool. Trouble is, it's a little bit, would you say, like emo? A little bit sort of metal. I'm not, in a way, like, I like the idea. Maybe it's just design I've got, but it reminds me very much of, like, Busted. Do you remember the old band Busted? Some of you guys might remember that. I always remember, like, people wore belts with those colours on. So maybe not a fan of that. Man, I'm really liking the orange, but no colours go with orange. What colour goes with orange? I think I'm getting rid of the red. I think I prefer the orange to the red. And I like these shelves that we've got in. Why not go with an orange carpet then? Would that be... I don't know if you could get... I don't even know if a carpet of this design even exists. 3514 with 35.1. Replace 3514 with 35.1. And again, I'll say again, if you guys have any sick ideas for the room, anything is on the table. Just like hit me with an idea. What about if we made the black part grey? Wool. Like a light grey or a dark grey. 35.7. Replace 5.2 with 35.7. Okay. Now the colours are starting to come a little bit more together. I could go with orange or grey curtains in here. I like to have curtains because the sun rises here and it sets here. So I have like sun coming through the window all day. And because of that, sometimes where I am, this sun hits the monitors and like reflects off them, and it's hard to see. And the same with the TV. If the sun is in the afternoon and it's coming through, it can hit the TV, and it can be a little bit difficult to see the TV. So I like having curtains in here, and then I can pull them shut. Plus a little bit of privacy and stuff like that. I think that's a little bit too much orange, isn't it? That's a little bit orange on orange on orange. So maybe we go with try a lighter grey. See, that works out quite nice. But I think the darker... I always like dark curtains. They always seem to do their job better. Like, light is harder to get through when it's a darker colour. You know, I think I like that. I still like the shelf here. Or I might even do like that thing going on, like I've got over there. Do you know what I mean? Try and continue this off-level shelving idea. I think I would want my YouTube plaque. I still haven't put it up. My YouTube plaque is still in the box. So my YouTube plaque could go on there. My mum actually got me a really cool Minecraft clock for Christmas. My parents did. My mum and dad. And it's like on wood and it's like burnt into it. Some crazy guy was like really super clever and managed to do it well. You know, that could go above my monitor here. I think it will. So I put, oops. So I put item frame. Now I'm just going to use a normal clock here in Minecraft because, funnily enough, there's not a wooden version of a Minecraft clock inside of Minecraft. That would be ridiculous. But that'll just remind me that that's there. So that's pretty good. Obviously, I have my microphone that comes up here. I didn't put that in either, but it's a bit too small to put in. Okay, I think that's. I think we're sort of getting there. So if I'm going to go with orange and these sort of darker grey shelves, what do I do with these other walls? Or do I just keep it the same colour and I just sort of put a fresh lick of paint on it? Like I keep it the same. Like the paint is just a little bit tacky in some places. Like where the TV's been on the wall, there's like a funny colour here where the TV isn't right. Like paint is peeling on this part here, the door, because I've got like coat hangers on the back of the door and stuff here. So where the coats rub against it, it like takes the paint off. I think if we'd done all of the walls orange, that would be a little bit much. But I think one wall orange. I can't think of a colour that's going to work. I really can't. I'm not going to do all the other three walls cyan. That would be too dark of a room. I like the room to be light in here. Because the actual lighting in the room, the actual light bulbs themselves are so bad. In fact, I might get some new lights. I can't really do that in... Well, I suppose I could do... No, what are they called? These ones I could put in here from now on. A little bit more modern of a look, isn't it? Yeah? Something like that. Maybe even put more in. Literally, there's only two lights that I have in the room. There used to be, many years ago, I used to have 3 up here when I was a kid. And then they fell down. So we put them there and there, either side of the couch. For reading. It was for my ex to be able to read. Here's why they had the light there. And then we just had another one, so we put it there to make it symmetrical. But yeah, I've got... So, what I need your help with now, I think we've got the colour scheme of the place down. So my desk can stay, you know, my desk is like a modern looking desk, so it'll blend in nicely. I think we've got the shelf replacement style on this sort of janky leveled modern sort of feel. And I think we've got the colours down. I think I'm going to keep the walls a similar colour to what they are now. Maybe a little, maybe a touch darker, maybe the same, but just sort of a fresh look on it. And an orange wall here. Just to lift the room a little bit. You could make this wall the orange one and leave that one white. No, I don't think so. I was looking around the room then trying to gauge, and I think we've got the carpet, the general carpet idea down of mostly greys, like different shades of greys. You could probably get away with like a carpet that has like wool that has like light grey sort of in there. So you'd want light grey, dark grey, and then bits of orange. Not too much orange. You wouldn't want to set it off the whole place with it. But like that as like a general colour scheme on the carpet. What I put in this corner, I have no idea. I have not clue. Could put another. I don't really know what another seat down. I don't really have people come over all that often. I could extend the shelves down. Have something like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Also, I was thinking, when my game consoles are here, I saw a really cool image. It was like a couple of years ago at least. And basically, if I just leave, I can give you a better idea. Out here, he had some shelves. Let's just use these blocks. And these shelves were like cubes. Okay, so you imagine this is like a cube on the wall. Okay, and then he had another cube next to it, and then he had another cube up here, and I think he had about, I don't know, it's like, it was almost in a staircase design, so it would have probably been something like this. I'm going back 2 years, and I saw it just like on a video on YouTube. It was like this, and this is on the wall, but these are a little bit deeper. I would say they're probably 2 blocks in depth or so, in Minecraft terms. And in each block, and in each cube, he had a different game console, and I thought it was such a cool idea. So he would have like his Xbox in this one. He would have his PlayStation 4 in that one. He would have his Xbox 360 in that one. He wouldn't have at the time because they went out, but he would now probably have his Switch in that one. He would have his old purple. We got purple. He would have his old GameCube in that one, like a little Sega Mega Drive in this one, and I don't know, a Wii. And a Wii in that one. Okay, and he had that on the wall, and obviously the cables all came out of the back, and they all went to some kind of like HDMI splitter. And this HDMI splitter was like on the wall here. Go there. So it's like on the wall, and he had like buttons like this, and then there was like little we'll use signs, but they're like little labels on there. Xbox, PlayStation, I know it's spelled wrong, Wii, GameCube, I'm typing too quickly, etc, etc. So he'd have his TV, let's say his TV was up here, and if he wanted to use one of these, he would just like press the power button, boop, so he'd turn it on, and if the TV wasn't set to the right one, he could just hit Xbox on the HDMI switcher, and it would switch the HDMI to that one. So like all of these cables would basically go into HDMI 1, and then he'd choose which one that he wanted to turn on. And I thought, that is so cool. And then he hooked it up to like different coloured neon lights. I was going to put beacons in. Well, you know what, I probably could. Beacons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Something like that. So in each one, he had like different coloured neon LED lights. Beacon. We're going a little bit off track here, but who cares? You say like that. Obviously, it looks better in real life than it does in Minecraft. But I think the idea behind that is so cool. Like, I can dig out all of my old game consoles and add them in there. Even if I don't play them, it would be so cool to have. Again, it's this sort of modern. I like the straight lines, you see. And it's cubes, which are a modern, shape, when you think of modern things. And it's got this different level thing that we've got going on that we've already had inside. So if I got that and put that here, I think it would be so cool to have like the different colours going on in there. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. The shells would have to be quite deep, because if you think of how like deep the console is itself, and then you've got the wires that come out the back, I don't know how I would hide the wire. I'd have to try and go back and find the video, I think, to find out how I think he had them on the floor maybe, or something, or close to the floor. But how do you hide the wires to make it look good? I don't know. But I need your help. Put down ideas in the comment section. Maybe, you know what? I would even go with like, can you put Amazon links in the description, in the comment section? You might not be able to. It might mark them as spam. I'll see them, but maybe other people won't be able to see them. It'll probably be automatically filed as spam to everybody else, but I'll be able to see them. If you go on Amazon and you get like some cool things, maybe some cool shells that you find, or some cool lights, cool. I don't think you'll be able to find a carpet. I think I'll have to source my carpet from my nearest carpet shop. I might get a bigger TV. I don't know yet. I think it's a 52 or 54, something like that on the wall. I might go with like a 60-inch TV, so I might increase the size of it a little bit. But yeah, if you find some cool things that would really modernize the room, then let me know. Put them in the comments section. Again, they probably won't come up for everybody else to see. I don't know how YouTube works when it comes to posting links in the comments section. If you can't post the link in the comments section, if it says like you're not allowed to post links in comments, then send them to me via either Twitter or Facebook, both of which you can find my links for in the description below. You should follow me on there if you're not as well. But yeah, that'd be really cool, like desks, or if you can find a cool vending machine on eBay that's pretty cheap, then let me know as well. I don't know, just we'll see if we can like do this together. And when it comes to it, I probably won't be doing this till the end of February, the beginning of March. So we've got about a month for you guys to help me think about it, for me to sort of come up with some ideas as well, and to source some of the stuff. But once I do it, I shall let you know. I shall like take some pictures or do a little room tour once it's done. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright guys. What about if on the wall somewhere, like here with my YouTube thing, if we move that up a little bit, I could have like my Z1 and only stuff. I've got like my merchandise, my t-shirts and stuff. That could be quite cool to have on the wall as well. Yeah. Alright. I think this has helped me. This has helped me like get my head around what I would sort of want and some designs and stuff like that. Yeah, totally different episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!